So I know I've been saying I'm going to do this one for a while, but I'm actually finally about to primer the car. I got everything paint prepped that needs to be paint prepped, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a walk around and show you exactly what I did. So starting off with the makeshift paint booth, I just got drop cloth from Amazon. I'll actually post a link in the description down below. It only costs a couple of dollars, and it's going to go ahead and prevent overspray from getting on my TV and my toolboxes and all that. As far as paint prep goes, I have everything taped up that needs to be taped up. I spent a lot of time doing this, like a lot of time doing it. And then I went ahead and covered up right here where I got my coilover and the disc brakes, and then my powder coated parts from Garagistic. I don't want those to get overspray on them. Coming over to the front, I got the plastics off, and then I put drop cloth on the actual bumper itself. This is actually a thinner drop cloth. This is a little bit cheaper than this. This is actually, it's a little thick, so I'll post a link to that. I think it was like a 3-pack for maybe like 20 bucks or something. Don't hold me to it, but it was pretty cheap. So I got that all around, and then let's see what else we got. Moving on to the engine bay, since I already did paint the engine bay, that's all covered up. I actually spent a lot of time doing this. I have it taped up pretty good along the lines, the body lines right there, so I'll know exactly where the paint's gonna hit, so I don't have to worry about getting any overspray in the engine bay. And also on this, I have newspaper over the coilover and the hub assembly and the part of the front subframe right there. Moving on, the sunroof. This is my little Bondo job that I did in one of the previous videos. I'll actually put that in the description too if you want to see all the metal work that I did on it. Sunroof, well, lack thereof, sunroof is already covered up, so don't get overspray on the inside of the car, as well as the windows and the mirrors. I'm just going to go ahead and paint over these for now. This is actually like plasti dipped, and I had a real hard time getting it off. I've had some pointers and some people tell me to use gasoline. Well, I can't exactly get gasoline and liquids on the bare metal, or it will start to rust and look really crappy. Speaking of rust, I actually spent like the last 2 days, I did a blowdown with the air compressor and got all of the red dust off whenever I was sanding. And then I hit the little surface rust spots because it's in the Gulf Coast, and if you can see right now, probably not, but yeah, it's kind of like misty outside. So yeah, relative high humidity, there's a lot of water in the air. Actually caused some surface rust, so I got a Brillo pad and I went over the whole car, did like a twice over on that, and then I did a once over with a dry cloth and got all the further particulates. And then I went after that and I got a tack cloth and got all the fine dust particles. So hopefully the paint should be going on a good clean surface. So I spent a lot of time paint prepping this. I would eat off of this. This is pretty clean. So what else should I bring up? Oh, the paint. The paint that I'm going to be using, I did think about buying a little setup so I can use my compressor, but I ended up just getting paint in a can, just Rust-Oleum. This is what I'm going to be using, just metal primer pretty much. And I did this for 2 reasons. One, so I don't have to run back and forth to Harbor Freight to actually get primer to put in a paint gun or a sprayer. And if I run out, I can just run down the road to the auto parts store and just get another can of primer. I've never really messed up a primer job. It's hard to mess up a primer job with a can, so it's never steered me wrong, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with that. Yeah, as you can see, I have the little makeshift paint booth set up. You can hate on it if you want, but it's going to help a lot of overspray. As you can see, I have the cars parked way over there, and then the Mini Cooper is parked somewhere, yeah, right there, and I got the fan kind of angled out. To hopefully get all the fumes out of here, I am going to be wearing just like a 3M half-face respirator and then monogoggles, so I'm not aspirating it, I don't get it all in my eyes and stuff. So that's what I'm doing safety and overspray wise. So I think the first way that I'm going to attack this is I'm going to go ahead and get the roof knocked out. I'm going to do the roof first so I can open up the door. I'm not sure, man. I might do the roof first. I think I'm going to do the roof first and then go ahead and tackle the rest of the car so I don't have to worry about bumping anything. If I change it up, I guess you'll see in the video. As for filming wise, I'm going to go ahead and put on this stupid headgear thing that I hate wearing because I feel dumb wearing it. So I'm gonna put this on, and hopefully I won't get a lot of overspray on the GoPro. And I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying the car because I've been waiting to do this for a very, very long time, and I've been saying I'm gonna do it for a very long time, but well, the day is finally here. Side note, I am gonna paint over the door handles. They're just sanded down. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm probably just gonna paint over them. It's not gonna hurt. I can always paint them a different color later. Little keyhole, I'm not gonna paint that, so that is taped up as well. Also, these little things, I don't know what you call them, those are taped up. Tail light holes taped up. finished primering the car. I actually took off the headgear halfway through because I checked it, and I was getting a little bit of overspray on it, but I cleaned that off now. But yeah, that's how it came out. It came out pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Not for a garage primer job. Really clean looking, guys. I'm really happy with how this came out. So, like I said, these didn't come out so good actually, but that's nasty fucking plasti dip that I couldn't get off, which I will peel off later, or I guess figure something else out. But the roof came out good. What I ended up doing is I did like one side and then the other side, so I was able to stand kind of on a little stool and then work on the roof. So I got the roof done in two parts. The drop cloth actually stopped a considerable amount of overspray. Like there's primer just caked on this. So glad I put this up. It actually helped out quite a bit. If you're doing a garage paint job, definitely put up drop cloth all the way around, and then the light. I don't really care about the light too much. There's probably some overspray on that, but I mean, it came out pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'll probably do a once over on the car and show you guys exactly how everything looks close up. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to do something quick to show you that I actually am working on the car still. Just got it primered like I said I've been trying to do. And I actually just looked in my Amazon Prime Buy Again tab. This whole thing, like paint, I used 6 cans of paint, which actually ended up being a good amount. And the tape and the drop cloth, 50 bucks. So $50 of material. I didn't get overspray on anything, I don't think yet. It seems all pretty covered. So 50 bucks, and I got the car looking like this, and it's not all surface rusty and crappy looking. So yeah, got that going for me. But anyways, stay tuned for more content. I will put everything, all the materials in the description down below. If somebody's watching this and wants to do the same thing, then you can just click on the little links and it'll bring you straight to Amazon. Amazon Prime is the best. That's not an ad placement or endorsement or whatever. It's pretty cool. I got everything I needed in like 2 days. So super cheap, convenient, and like I said, I'll actually put one of those little eye boxes somewhere in the video, and I'll show you guys all the metal work and Bondo work. I think it's in there. I'm pretty sure it's in there that I did on the roof of the car. So I'll put my 2JZ E30 swap, whatever I title it, I'll put those in the description as well, so you guys can follow the build. Stay tuned. I actually have some parts I'm going to be installing in this car pretty soon, so if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Like I said, more content coming out. But alright guys, I'm out. That's all I have for right now. Actually covered in paint dust everywhere, but yeah, stay tuned. More content coming.